Season 14, Episode 21 of Eagle News.
Today is Friday, October 9th, 2020, and happy National Tuesday.
My name is Olivia.
And my name is Liv.
On to headlines. Students, remember to do your online at-home learning assignments. Every day you're at home.
Make sure you are wearing your mask at all times and staying socially distant in the hallways and classrooms.
Speaking of classrooms, cooking is really fun, but it can also be a bit challenging, especially when we have to adjust some cooking rules due to COVID-19. Let's check out Rihanna and Rena's Global Gourmet video. Roll it!
Hi Eagles, I'm Rena.
And I'm Rihanna with Eagle News, and we're going to go down to Miss Ortman's class to see how she's dealing with COVID-19 while her students are cooking.
Well, it is a challenge, but we want them cooking as much as we can. So we have to make sure that we're distancing in our kitchens. There's usually one person in a kitchen at a time. We're wearing gloves, we're wearing our masks, we're making sure we're doing things as socially distanced as we can. The kids today are cooking chicken fried rice. They are only allowed to touch one thing. If they're going to multi-touch things, they have to wear gloves at all times, but usually one person's cooking at the wok and that's their job for the day, and the other person just has to do the cleaning. Well, they're washing everything with hot soapy water, and then we go through and use all of our school-issued sanitizing things for the countertops and the doorknobs and everything else like that.
Thanks for watching, Eagles. I'm Rihanna.
And I'm Rena, and we're with Eagle News.
Wow, Global Gourmet is really fun. Miss Ortman is quite a great, amazing teacher. Now let's head to Audrey in the Eagle News weather report station for today's weather.
Thanks, Liv. Here's today's weather report in Powell. Today in Powell, there is a high of 74 and a low of 51 degrees. Even though it is very sunny, there might be a few clouds in the sky. There is a 60% chance of rain in the morning. If it's not raining, try to make time to go outside instead of watching TV or being on your phone. Enjoy the weather we have today. Let's go back to the newsroom with Alivia and Liv to see what Mr. Meta's best thing he found on the internet was last night.
Thank you, Audrey, for that great weather report. I just love the fall season.
Mr. Meta found another video out there that just made him smile. This video shows you a new version of Strike a Pose. Check it out.
Now that is a video with some pretty smart doggies. Wonderful pictures.
Lunch news. Remember, Eagles, if you are just in need of milk, get a fruit and vegetable with that milk to make it free. Nothing beats some grapes and carrots with your milk. Remember that combination is free.
Hey Liv, I wonder what's for lunch today.
Me too. Let's head over to the kitchen to see what's on the menu today. Roll it!
Happy Friday, everyone. We have a special treat for you today. We have taquitos or burritos. We have a chicken sandwich and we have stromboli. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Thank you, Ms. Carr, for that amazing lunch report. That food sounds amazing.
Now let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We are super excited to introduce a new segment for the news. Class headlines. During this pandemic, we want to share headlines from the classroom and spaces around Hyatt.
For today's class, we head to Mr. Jeffrey and Miss Harvey's classroom. They are studying their passion project unit. Students can research and present anything that they are passionate about.
From horses to soccer to computers, building to playing the violin, anything goes.
I remember completing that project. It was a lot of fun. We hope the passion projects go well in Mr. Jeffrey and Miss Harvey's classrooms.
It's now time for trivia. Let's hear what the question of the day is in the Eagle News Family Feud Trivia Studio.
Thank you, Liv, and welcome to Trivia Night here on Eagle News. The number one answer from Wednesday's news was sports. Remember teachers that you need to text Mr. Meta the answer to earn your points for today's show. Today's trivia question is, name a type of cheese. Again, name a type of cheese. Send Mr. Meta your answer to earn your points. Let's head back to the newsroom for today's Hispanic Latinx fact of the day and today's sport report.
Our Hispanic Latinx culture fact of the day is, within the 4 military branches of the U.S. Department of Defense, it was reported in 2017 that 36% of active duty military are of Hispanic descent. There are approximately 1.1 million veterans in the United States who are of Hispanic origin.
And now for today's sports report. The big news is that our highest cross-country team won the All-Olentangy cross-country meet.
The girls' volleyball teams defeated Jones Middle School on Wednesday. 7th grade won in 2 games, and 8th grade won in 2 games, 25-19 and 26-24. Over the weekend in the NFL, the Philadelphia Eagles battled the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Cincinnati Bengals played against the Baltimore Ravens, and finally, the Cleveland Browns will battle the Indianapolis Colts.
Stay tuned for additional football scores on Monday's news. For our video segment today, Mia, Olivia, and Audrey created a slideshow of all the smiling faces here at Hyatt's. Let's take a look at our lovely classmates.
A blast making that video. Keep on smiling, Eagles.
We really appreciate everyone trying to stay positive in these hard times we are living in. Let's head to the studio with Audrey for today's This Day in History.
On October 9th, 1936, harnessing the power of the mighty Colorado River, Hoover Dam began sending electricity over transmission lines spanning 266 miles of mountains and deserts to run the lights, radios, and stoves of Los Angeles. Initially named Boulder Dam, work on the dam was begun under President Herbert Hoover's administration, but completed as a public works project during the Roosevelt administration, which renamed it for Hoover. When it was finished in 1935, the towering concrete and steel plug was the tallest dam in the world and a powerful symbol of the federal dedication to a large-scale reclamation projects began to water the arid West. That's it for this day's in history. Back to my girls in the studio.
That's it for today's Eagle News, but before we go, we want to share with you our quote of the day.
Living a simple life can be beneficial in a lot of different ways. It should teach the most important lesson of life, living within our means. My name is Liv.
My name is Livia.
And my name is Audrey.
We hope you enjoyed watching today's broadcast of Eagle News.
Keep being awesome, Eagles, and have a great rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye.